Welcome to WholesaleItalianFood.com. My name is Thomas DeLuca, and today we're going to be making an Italian take on chips and salsa. We're going to start out by making our salsa first. What we're going to do, we're going to put that together and put it in the refrigerator. That way it can kind of let the flavors kind of blend together. We're going to start out with our San Marzano tomatoes. I pulled some out of another can here, got those ready to go. We're going to cut them up, dice them up a little bit here, just like this. Just like that. There we go. Now these tomatoes, they are whole tomatoes, peeled. Seeds are still in them, but that's perfectly fine because that's a lot of flavor in there anyway. Beautifully juicy, look at that, they're gorgeous. Got a nice amount of acidity, nice and sweet. They're fantastic tomatoes. Now, you do want to leave them a little chunky. You don't want to dice them up too small. Just like any salsa, you really want to have nice chunks of tomato in there. So I'm going to leave them, leave a little bit of substance to them. One more should be good. Just like that. Going to get it into my bowl. There we go. Move that over. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some basil. Chop that up. Again, nothing really too fine. You want nice chunks of pretty much everything. There we go. Just a rough chop on that. I got maybe about 5 or 6 basil leaves here. Into the bowl it goes. Perfect. Next, I've got 5 cloves of garlic that I'm going to chop up. Now me, I like chunks of garlic. I really do. Some people don't. So if you'd like to chop the garlic up nice and fine, you can feel free to do so. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it a little coarse. Just like that. Okay? And that goes in the bowl. Next thing we need is a little bit of red onion. Got that right here. I'm going to use not too much. Maybe 3 nice size rings like that, or half rings as you would. And chop that up. Okay? Just like that. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, and that goes right in. Okay. To bring it all together, some of our Mariella extra virgin olive oil. You want to use maybe an ounce, ounce and a half, just like that. Little cracked black pepper. That's it. We're going to toss this all together as such. And that's it. In the fridge it goes. The next thing we're going to do is make our tortillas. We start out making the tortillas with our San Felice type 00 flour. We're going to start out with 3 cups of this. I'm going to do it in a standing mixer that I've got here. If you don't have a standing mixer, that's not a problem. You can do it by hand, you can do it with a whisk. Pretty much anything you want, it'll work out just fine for you. Nope, a little more. There we go, 3 cups. I've got 1 cup of warm water. Got a teaspoon of salt. That goes in. We're going to finish it off with our Mariella extra virgin olive oil, 1/3 of a cup. Perfect. Going to put this down, let it mix. Just for a few minutes until it's nice and consistent throughout. Alright, that's about right. If you're using a standing mixer, you can tell when the dough is finished when it starts creeping up the hook there. If not, like I said earlier, you just want to make sure you've got a nice firm consistency to it. We're going to start heating a pan here, just going to be a dry pan. Heat it over about medium to medium high. Work this just a little bit more there. And again, it's just the same consistency as pizza dough. It's got a nice little texture to it. Our dough's ready. Our pan's hot. What we're going to do, we're going to take chunks off here. Yeah, about an inch, inch and a half. Roll it up into a ball, smush it down flat. There we go, like that. Alright. And then it's going to go right down in the pan. Just for a minute there. We're going to cook them on both sides. Like that. We're going to cook them on both sides until they get little brown specks on them. That way you'll know it'd be ready to flip over. Let me stretch this one out here a little bit. And again, they don't have to be perfectly round. Different shapes give it a little bit of character anyway, doesn't it? There we go. Alright, these are coming along nice. Get a set of tongs here. Take these are ready to go. And there we are. Alright, we got our tortillas all done here. Turn that off. Get my little pizza cutter. Cut them into little tortilla shapes, any which way you like. There we go. One more. Okay, got that ready. Get my serving plate. My salsa bowl, we'll put that right in the middle. Give our salsa one more quick mix. It smells fantastic. Alright, there's this. Perfect. I'm going to take our little tortilla chips here. Now if you want them to be crunchier, that's not a problem. You can take them, once they're done in the pan, you can throw them in a baking sheet or a cookie sheet and then throw them in the oven. You can bake them. That'll crisp them up a little bit more for you as well. But that's it. We have a nice little chips and salsa plate here. Works really nice again for parties or even if it's just movie night at home. Why not? Chips and salsa the easy way. I am going to get me some.